All right, gentlemen. All right, kings. Welcome back. So, in today's episode, we're going to take a look at the grifters. How guys are being suckered into paying $3,000 to $10,000 for alpha male primal boot camps because reasons, so they can cry into a pool, and women trying to obtain the forever fountain of youth even at an early age. They don't realize the damage they're doing. So I already did a story on this, but do you remember this like a month or so ago where these women were in the woods screaming their heads off?
Right now, I feel. What do you feel?
Yes. Well, that cost like $4,000. So I actually turned off the music because they just had stupid ass cringe music. But this is what was it titled? Getting people to pay money and go to these retreats has got to be one of the most ingenious scams ever. Men are dropping $3,000 plus to attend these primal camps. Primal. You know, guys think primal. Oh, power, cavemen, knights, brutality, unfeathered, untapped potential with a guy in a man bun. So it's like I said, it was just some garbage cringe music. But these these boot camps are just guys doing no better than the women were doing that we made fun of, screaming and crying and, oh, I got you, bro. We're gonna lift each other up, tap into your divine masculine energy because you are a man. It's just, this is pathetic. There's nothing that you can obtain here that you couldn't at the gym. And this is another one. This is a masculinity retreat that cost $10,000. Oh God, the music. All it is guys in a hot spring. You'll hear this in a second. They're just took a it off with you. Masculinity, alpha male, scamming bullshit. There's no way. I'll say this. If I paid $10,000 to do this, I'd be crying too, as this guy gently massages the guy in the banana hammock. Massages his head. If I paid $10,000 for this, I'd be crying too. How what does this teach you? Tell me, I could go and cry in my bathtub and I could save $10,000. Now I don't have a bunch of weird guys groping me and touching me, but alpha males are gonna alpha male because preying on the weak. Now, I'll probably end up editing this one a bit because he does curse a little too often. But it's, once again, the MDK Project 3-day bootcamp only, guys, only a mere pittance, pocket change, if you will, of $10,000.
Around. Look at each other. Look to your left and to your right. More than 60% of you will not be here fucking Friday. I guarantee it. And I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure that you earn the right to be here every fucking second. Because I see in your fucking eyes that most of you don't fucking belong here. And I'll be damned. I'll take this knife off my waist and carve this tattoo off my hand before I let any of you fucking bitches show up here on Friday for the graduation. I see in your eyes already. Your souls are mine.
Yes, because, getting a knife and going pow, 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 pow on the table is just, the epitome of self-control. Come on, just teach these guys how to be stoic and shit, keep their, crap together. So, I'm going to finish this one off with women at a very young age are just trying to walk away or walk around the wall and doing a bunch of Botox at such a young age.
Nikki, how old are you and how many units of Botox do you have?
Do I really have to answer how old
Yes.
I am? 41. 32 units.
Emma, how old are you?
22.
How many units of Botox do you have?
Why? That's almost being. That's like if you're skinny and you go on a hunger strike. It's like you're already skinny. There's no reason to go on a hunger strike. You're already young and beautiful. There's no reason to fill yourself with Botox. And with the arm tattoos, if you saw her down the street, I would think a pole dancer.
32.
Jody, how old are you?
55.
Okay, I'll say this one actually held up pretty well. 55. I'll credit where credit's due. She actually looks pretty good.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
64.
Lauren, how old are you?
24.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
I have 104. I have 40 in my masseters and 64 in my face.
Jess, how old are you?
I'm 34.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
I have 34 units.
Dr. Cruz, how old are you?
44.
This one, I will say, reminds me of the Joker from the new 52 comics. This is one like a Joker. He cuts off his face with a knife and then like bungee cords it back on. That's what this chick reminds me of. She reminds me of this. That's what this chick reminds me of. Just, ugh. There's something very off with her mouth.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
76.
Kyla, how old are you?
34.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
I have 28 in my face, and I have 25 in each of my trapezius muscles to help with migraines.
Devaney, how old?
Woo! You can't see it on the screen, but I guess her forehead is so big it doesn't even get captured on your guys' screen. This chick, it's not even a forehead; it's a 5-head. You could project a movie onto this thing.
23.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
60.
23. 23. Why does she have such a receding hairline at 23? God, she looks like the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt.
Kristen, how old are you?
I'm 41.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
I have 56.
Robin, how old are you?
55.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
50 units.
Courtney, how old are you?
33.
And how many units of Botox do you have?
128.
Where?
So remember, guys, these women, there's something very unsettling. Oh, you know what she reminds me of? I just got it. Oh, I know what she reminds me of. That's what she reminds me of. I knew that forehead looked familiar. She reminds me of Pennywise. There you go. But once again, women will do whatever they can, even at such a young age, to try to escape the wall, try to prolong the wall. But remember, these ladies with their fake lips and fake nails and fake eyelashes and fake tatas and their BBLs and their high heels and their makeup and their this and this and this and this. But they want a real man. You better be 6 foot. You better be 6-pack. You better be 6 inches and 6 figures. You better be everything in that and a bag of chips. For these fake, more plastic than the Coca-Cola bottling plant women. Good Lord, I should not have paused it on this freaking face. This is nightmare fuel. Anyways, guys, don't spend $10,000 on some alpha male boot camp. And try to get yourself, if you want to date, try to get yourself a real woman. Age with grace. Don't try to deny it. Anyways, guys, as always, take care and take it easy.